When Nature Review's drug discovery lauded China's pharmaceutical industry as a story of remarkable transformation, a decade-long metamorphosis, the institutional engine quietly driving that change received comparatively little attention. That engine, I would argue, is the National Medical Products Administration, NMPA, and its decade-long program of systemic regulatory reform. This perspective rarely surfaces in mainstream discussion, so I'd like to offer a regulatory science lens through which to examine this journey. The NMPA's reputation was once a liability. Chronic review backlogs, outdated standards, and persistently low international standing were not unfounded criticisms. They reflected real structural and historical constraints. But beginning in 2015, a process of institutional self-reinvention quietly rewrote that story. Expedited pathways were established in succession: priority review designation, conditional marketing approval, and breakthrough therapy designation. In 2017, the default IND approval window was compressed to 60 days, a seemingly procedural change that proved to be a powerful unlock for corporate R&D investment. That same year, China formally joined the International Council for Harmonization of Technical Requirements for Pharmaceuticals for Human Use, ICH. By 2018, it had ascended to the ICH Management Committee. It was re-elected in 2021 and again in 2024, marking a third consecutive term. That trajectory no longer describes a regulator catching up. It describes one helping to set the direction. The data make the strongest case. In 2024, China recorded first-ever approvals of 93 innovative drugs, a 10-year high, with 42% originating from domestic pipelines. In terms of global first approvals, China's share climbed from under 10% in 2015 to 39% in 2024, surpassing both Europe and Japan and closing in on the United States. The Center for Drug Evaluation, CDE, the NMPA's primary scientific review body, has developed independent capabilities in statistical analysis, toxicological review, and clinical data assessment. In aggregate, the CDE's scientific review standards are increasingly recognized alongside the US FDA and the European Medicines Agency as constituting a genuine three-pole global regulatory framework. This assessment, in turn, provides the scientific rationale underpinning Hong Kong's 1+ approval mechanism, which formally recognizes NMPA decisions as reference data. Launched in 2023 and expanded to all product categories in 2024, the 1+ mechanism designates the NMPA as a reference regulatory authority. From where I stand, this is not merely a policy alignment, it reflects an underlying scientific logic. A regulatory agency that has served 3 consecutive terms on the ICH Management Committee, fully implemented ICH technical guidelines, and established a robust clinical trial inspection system has, in substantive terms, achieved a level of scientific credibility that is functionally equivalent to that of the FDA or EMA. As of early 2026, nearly 20 products have been approved in Hong Kong under this mechanism. Hong Kong is now building toward a longer-term vision on this foundation. The Center for Medical Products Regulation, CMPR, is expected to formally launch by the end of 2026, with a phased roadmap to establish independent local review capacity, targeting full operational capability by 2030. At that point, the NMPA and CMPR may form a framework of mutual regulatory reinforcement across the Greater Bay Area, carving out a distinctive position in the global drug development landscape. Regulatory science maturity is core infrastructure for innovation ecosystems, not a footnote to it. The observations above reflect my own limited vantage point and are inevitably incomplete. I welcome pushback, correction, and deeper discussion from colleagues and industry veterans. I'm Sherman. Thank you for reading and for sharing.